mate. How are you?
Good to see you, James.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. A bit of a journey here, but I'm here, mate. Bit tired, but I made it in one piece.
Yeah, I just want to stop you there, James. I just want to apologise for last week. I was a bit hard on you. I was expecting levels to be a lot higher, and maybe my expectations were too high. So, you know what? Listen, this week, I'm expecting you to put a lot more effort into it. You understand what it's about now. You understand the seriousness of it all. You know, I brought you to the home of grassroots football today, so we'll work on that technique and see where you are. But let's start again this week. You understand the importance of it now. And you know, I know where your level is.
Carlton, I've got to say, I really appreciate you apologising, and I'm sorry I didn't put in maximum effort. This week, I promise, I'm well rested. I've got no excuses. I'm ready to put maximum effort in today and learn some new ball stuff. So I'm really excited.
That's brilliant. So I'm looking forward to it. Now I'm rejuvenated. Let's start afresh.
Brilliant. Where are we training today then? What's the plan?
We're training at Graves Park. This is the home of grassroots football, right? Okay. So we're going to go back to the basics and see what basic footballing skills you've got.
Okay, lead the way. Let's do it. Let's get involved. Yeah, I'm excited.
Let's go. Right then, James, we've come to the home of grassroots football, so we're going to see what your skills are about today.
Love that.
So we're going to do some basic dribbling, left foot and right foot, through the cones, keeping it nice and tight, keeping the ball close to your feet, and that's what it's about, okay? I want you, as time goes on, to increase the pace, but it's important that you stay in control of the football.
Okay. Are you going to give us a little demonstration?
Yeah, I'm going to give you a demonstration.
Knocked a cone over there.
Yeah, you've knocked a cone over. Good. Slow it down. Stay in control of the ball. Stay in control of the ball. Okay, James, all we're going to do now is some just basic keep it up drills with the ball. So we flick it up off the ground, left and right foot, just keeping the ball up, staying in control of the ball, keeping the ball up, stay in control, nice and relaxed.
Yeah.
Ball should never drop, should be nice and easy, just staying in control, okay?
That don't look too hard. That looks pretty simple.
Yeah. Left and right foot. Come on, James, you've got to concentrate, son, come on.
You made it look a lot easier than what it actually is.
Come on, it's practice. It's practice. I'll tell you what, try again without the ball. Try again, imaginary ball. Yeah, try without the ball. Control, envision it, that you've got the ball there. Practice it.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit better already.
Yeah.
What if I throw in this one?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. All right, let's see you do it with the ball then. Let's see you do it with the ball. Getting better though, Elder, getting better. It's all about practice. You've got to keep practicing. Right, well done there, James, on the ball skills. Really improved.
Thanks,
right?
Yep.
As I said to you last week, it's very important, the running side of things, the fitness side of things, but you've improved a lot. So now I need you to get you on this run, right? It's a tough run. Right, back in my heyday, I used to do it in about 14, 15 minutes. I'll be happy if you get it done in 25 minutes, right? And then we can go and have a coffee and have a relax, right?
Yeah.
So you've got to put it in, maximum effort. It's not going to be easy. It's not meant to be easy. It's part of the journey of getting you there for your fitness. All right, son?
Yeah.
Just carry on with that same mentality you've had all week, with the right attitude and everything, and you'll smash it.
Some of the lads have been speaking to me about this hill run. It's a bit legendary around here, and I'm a little bit apprehensive. If you're doing sort of in a reasonable good time, I've got to try to make a good time, haven't I? So I'm a bit under pressure a little bit.
No,
do you mean?
Well, you are under pressure. That's what it's about, because we want to hit that target for your fitness for the first game of the season.
Yeah.
But don't worry about the time I did, right? You just go to your maximum, give it full effort like you've done all week, and I'll be proud of you.
Thanks, EP.
All right, come on now. Come on.
Let's do it. All right, let's get started.
Poxon's here now, right? So I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to take you down to the start line.
Yeah.
I want maximum effort. Me and Poxon will be waiting in the cafe bar. We'll have a nice drink for you, a nice cold refreshing drink. We're looking for you to smash that time. Come on, we know it's going to be tough.
Right,
I'm looking for you to continue what you've been doing, James.
Right, yep, lovely.
Okay, come on.
So this is the start, yeah?
The starting point, yeah, is
What, so
over
all
here,
the way
and I'm going
round?
to go with Richard over to the coffee shop,
Right.
and then I'll catch you.
So
when you
literally at
finish
the
it.
end of this route,
Yeah.
when I get over to that side over there is where you and Richard will be in
You'll
the
see
coffee
me and
shop.
Richard having a coffee, and we'll have a nice cool drink for you. Come on, smash it.
Thanks.
Come on, son.
Thanks, CP.
Come on, let's go.
All right, sweet.
Yes, CP.
How
How's
you
it
doing?
going?
Good, good,
Are we
good.
making improvements?
Yes, yes, he really has put a lot of effort in this week, Rich. I'm really pleased with him, mate. Really pleased with him. It's just this run now.
Let's go and get a coffee and wait for him.
Okay, listen, I'm hoping he's going to smash this time.
Definitely.
I hope
I've
so.
got every faith in him.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
Let's
fingers
go.
crossed, fingers crossed.
Can you just sing?
10 paces from the David Weatherall bench. Lad. Get in there. Get in there, the boys. Got that. Let's have it. You all right, lads?
Jesus, Rich,
Have you got bus elder?
What do you reckon?
18 minutes. That is fantastic, Paul.
Pleased?
Great effort, that, mate.
Come on.
Great
You've been
effort.
doing your own work.
Jesus.
Mate, I've been grafting.
You have been doing your own
Thanks,
work.
I'm not
Rich.
being funny with you. What an
Yeah?
improvement that's been from last week to this week. It's
Yeah?
really
Night and
nookie.
day. How did you
Jesus.
find it?
It was hard, it was tough, I'm not going to lie. Some of them hills were quite steep and stuff, but
I can't believe that. I can't
Yeah.
believe that.
I'm
I mean,
really
that's only
pleased.
3
I'm really
minutes.
pleased.
Only
That's-
3 minutes,
that's-
3 minutes off my best.
That's in a week, Liam Carl.
Oh,
What's it
it's-
going to be like when this match comes around in
know.
a few weeks?
that's
Right,
what I mean.
yeah.
I said to you boys, it takes me a little while to find the groove and that, but now, yeah, it's sort of
Oh,
clicking.
absolutely
Everything's clicking,
blinding.
do you know what
Proud
I mean?
of you, mate. Proud
Yeah.
of you.
Let's get you a drink.
Yeah?
You've
Yeah,
done
let's
well.
get a
Yeah?
drink.
Come on.
Yeah.
Right, love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard. It's proper hard. So, Carlton, we are in our 4th day of pre-season now. Things have been going quite well. I hope you're pleased with the efforts that I've put in this week.
Yeah, marked improvement in your attitude, marked improvement in your determination.
Love that.
Yeah, it's like you've taken on board what I've said to you in the first week about taking it serious, and what you get out is what you put in. Really pleased so
I
far.
suppose it's similar to the players in a little bit, where their levels start off lower. Obviously, I started a lot lower, but as the pre-season goes on, they start to increase a little bit. You start to get your fitness back.
Well, not really. I mean, back in the day, maybe so, but not now. Players
They're never out of shape, are they?
never out of shape. They can't afford to get out of shape. Really, they come back pre-season is just to top up the levels that they're at. You know, you can't now, as a professional footballer, now you can't let yourself go and put on 2 stone in the summer, and you just can't do that now.
Would the footballers use the boxing for their training to increase their fitness and stuff?
Well, it wouldn't be part of the training that a club would do, but a lot of the boys would train outside of the club. I used to do it 2 evenings a week. I used to train with a personal fitness guy, and a lot of the guys would do the boxing as part of, you know, a way of keeping fit and endurance. And it's also like why clubs use other sports to as part of the fitness is just a distraction, almost a disguise, so you don't realise you're working as hard as what you're doing.
Yeah, I get that. Let's talk a little bit about what it would be like when you meet up with the England camps initially. So before a big tournament, they would get you guys together. What would that entail on a fitness basis?
Well, generally you wouldn't have a long time together, before a major tournament.
Really?
I mean, I think England, before the next World Cup, will have a week before they get together.
Don't strike me as long enough. I know they're all
No.
top tier professionals, but as a group to bond, to get that familiarity with
Yeah.
their training.
Yeah, no, it's very difficult because normally, like obviously the World Cup this year is going to be end of November, beginning of December.
Yes.
Normally the World Cup or the European Championships in the summer. So you might have, you might have a 3 or 4 weeks get together, but by that time the players have played a long season. You wouldn't really want to be doing a lot of physical work. You will do some physical work, but not really a lot. The players have played, a lot of the players will have played between 60 and 70 games, so they'll already be in peak condition. So it's a balance of letting them get a rest and keeping them at the required fitness level before going into the tournament.
Would all the clubs of the top players, would all their training be quite similar, so there'd be nothing completely sort of new to them when it came to England camps and training and stuff?
Well, people might have different methods, but being fit is being fit. Being fit is being fit. So clubs might have different methods, different ways of going about it. But by and large now, the onus is on the professional footballers now. They get paid an awful lot of money. The onus is on them to get themselves in the best possible shape for the start of the season.
Now, you love running. You've always loved running. I know you run at 5 in the morning, even now, and you've been retired for a while.
I don't like running.
You don't like it,
I
but
don't like
you
it.
seem it as a necessary evil to get
Correct.
where you need to get.
Correct.
Were there players that literally found the running unbearable when it weren't involving a football?
Yeah, no, players do. I mean, it's horses for courses. Not everybody is a long distance runner.
Yeah.
But that endurance work, and I think it's vital. It's not just vital as part of your fitness, it's vital for your mental side in games where like on a run, when you don't want to be doing that ill, you're knackered and you've got to dig in to get through it. That comes as part of the game. Sometimes in games you haven't got the ball, and for 15 minutes you might be 1-0 up, it might be 0-0. It's back against the wall, and you've just got to bite down on the gum shield, as it were, and get through it. And that comes from pre-season, when you've got that run and you're thinking to yourself, I can't do it, and then you've got one more to do it, and you get through that. It's the same as in a football match.
Have you ever worked for a manager that would give the players forfeits or punishments if they came back from their break up really unfit?
Oh yeah. Players used to get, you go away with an optimum weight that you should return at, and if you were overweight when you get back, you get fined for that.
Really?
Yeah, because the problem that you've got is you're holding up the rest of the lads.
Yeah, I get that.
And you run the risk of other people coming back. You've got people coming back at different levels, and you're trying to do the training, then it means splitting the training sessions up, or you're going to run the risk of people getting injured. So it's vital that people are professional and come back. And as I said, the game's changed so much now. The money that's involved in the game now, players can't afford to do that.
We spoke in the past about people like Gordon Strachan, who would always have that to try to do the right thing, always be at training, don't overdo it. Would it piss you off when certain players, not naming their names, but would come back and not have put in the same amount of work or effort as you have to maintain your optimal weight?
Well, no, it wouldn't piss me off to start off with, but it pissed me off if they weren't fit by the time the season come along. Because, you're putting in the effort, you're doing what you're doing. I've always said, each to how they deal with how they've got to deal with and how they want to live their life. But come the first game of the season, you should be ready to go. That's it. And if you're not ready to go, then that would piss me off. Because every day on holiday, towards, not just towards the end, every day on holiday, after I had probably 7-8 days rest, every day on holiday I'd be out running.
Have you ever overdone it yourself in your off season and come back and thought, oh my God, this is going to be a tougher pre-season than I anticipated?
No. Pre-season's always tougher than what I experienced. What I envisaged them to be. They're tough because whatever level of fitness you've got, you want to take it further on. So, it was always tough, it was always hard. You knew that was going to be the way. And that just meant that if you could get to that level and get to the first game of the season without an injury, then you set yourself up for a good season.
See, as you matured in your career and you became older as a professional, were the pre-seasons harder? Did you find them easier when you were younger?
Like I said, pre-season's hard. Young or old, it's hard.
Yeah, it's tough either
It's
way.
hard. When I was younger, I did it harder and more. The only thing is when you get a little bit older, you're a little bit more, you know, like you get more calculated in your work, in what you do. But you still get, you know, some people say as they get older, they get better results because they train smarter, you know.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about England in the Winter World Cup. Coming on the back of the Euros, missing out, losing in the finals to a penalty shootout. Did very well, the lads, to get that far, regardless of who they played. They could only beat the teams in front of them. How do you anticipate Gareth Southgate's England getting on at the Qatar World Cup in the winter?
Well, obviously they've got a plus point that it's not the end of a long season, although, you know, they've not had much of a break from the end of the season to when the season will kick off, and then it'll be 2 games a week right up until I think around about the 15th of November, and then they've got a week's break before they then meet up with England before they go to the World Cup. I think the group again has fallen kindly for England. It's a really good group.
Iran, USA.
Yeah. So I fully expect us to get out that group, and then it could be Argentina or France in the quarterfinals. I would think failure would be not reaching the semi-finals.
What have you made of criticism levelled at England manager Gareth Southgate?
Well, I find it incredible. I find it incredible that, you know, all you've got to do is look at Italy, who won the Euros, haven't qualified for the World Cup, and Mancini's still in charge. Whereas England have lost only on penalties in the European Championship, qualified at a canter for the World Cup, and they've had a poor Nations League at the end of a long season when neither Gareth or the players have wanted that, and really it's a nothing tournament. His record is as it stands, the second most successful English manager after South Ramsey. I think his win ratio is frightening. I think out of 76 internationals, they've won something like 49. So I just think it's incredible. They need to get behind him, and I'm sure England are going to do very, very well in the World Cup.
Right, we are CP.
Brilliant.
It's been a great pleasure.
Cheers.
I really
Thanks very
appreciate
much.
all your advice and words of wisdom today. I hope I'm impressing you a little bit more, and I'm going to get my nut down and get ready for the next sessions. And can't thank you enough for your time, big man.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Great improvement.
Thank you, mate.
Cheers, bro.
I should be like you, Mel.